Hey guys, welcome back. Just before I start, I want to do this. The person who created this trick is a genius. His link is going to be right here for a few seconds while I talk about him. His name is Dex in Contests. It's somewhat hard to find when you type it in the search bar for YouTube, but he has a great channel. He does a lot of great deck reviews. He does a lot of good sleights and really good card tricks. His first card trick was amazing. Go check it out at his channel right now. Click it. But yeah, so I hope you had time to click that. If not, go back and click on it and view his channel, subscribe to his channel, leave comments for him. And but his first ever card trick was called the card trick that never happened. This was the most insane card trick I had ever learned at that point. I really don't know what it is now, but it is really cool card trick. For those of you who are getting into a little bit more of the medium level, this is a great card trick. I'm going to show you this now. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is separate the black cards from the red cards. Simply, it's a very easy process. There's no trickery to it. I'm not doing this behind my back. There's out in full view. I'm separating the black cards from the red cards. Okay? All the red cards are separated. All the black cards are separated. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take about exactly half. So I'm going to try to take 24 cards and put them over here. 24 cards, or 26 cards, I believe. I'm sorry. 26 cards is half of 52. So what we're going to do is take one more card. There we go. 26 cards over here and 26 cards over here. When you get older, you'll realize, once you get more experience, you'll figure out how to do it. So you have a red pile, all the reds in this pile, and all the blacks in this pile. Well, let's start off with the red. What we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to mix the cards. We're going to take... I'm going to set the black ones aside for just a second. And we're going to take face up, and we're going to mix it into face down. Just that simple. Okay? So we're going to shuffle that and cram it all into each other. And we're going to do it one more time. Mix face up and face down. If you guys don't know how to shuffle, go watch some kind of video. Okay? Alright. So we got the reds all mixed up. We're going to set these aside. With the blacks, we're going to do the same. Okay? We're going to take, let's say, about half. So we're going to mix face up and face down. Just that simple. So I love the clicking sound. Face up and face down. We're going to do face up and face down again. Okay. So we have all blacks and we have all reds. And they're all completely mixed up. Now, decks have an internal clock, kind of like us human beings. Like, like at 12 o'clock you start to get hungry, and at 9 o'clock at night you start to get a little bit tired, and in the morning at around 8 o'clock you start to wake up. Okay? You have an internal clock. Decks have the same thing. And it is our job as magicians to figure out how to control those clocks, how to reset them. And we figured out how to do this by snapping. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take the 5 of diamonds. We're going to take the 5 of diamonds and set it to the bottom. And we're also going to do the same with the ace of clubs. Just set it to the bottom. But all we have to do is snap. And that brings us back exactly 15 seconds. So then we had the ace of clubs at the top and the 5 of diamonds at the top. Now you may be thinking, ooh, well, you did something really weird there, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what you would say. But actually, if you look, if we snap again, all the cards are back face down again. No longer face up and face down, they're all face down. Not only that, but if we look and snap one more time, that all the cards are again mixed up. So you have some red, some black, in some areas, and all mixed up. So this is a card trick that never happened. Alright, guys, so comment, subscribe to me and to Dexing Contest. This is a great impromptu card trick. I think this is one of the best impromptu card tricks. If you want a tutorial, I will post a tutorial once I get 30 likes for this. Let's say 30. Alright? So, if not, you can go and see his tutorial. But until then, bless.